Confidence Psychology, 5 actions that instantly boost your self-belief. The psychology behind feeling not enough. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately started comparing yourself to everyone there, their clothes, their voice, their confidence, and suddenly felt smaller? Maybe you've told yourself, I'll feel confident when I lose the weight. Get the job. Make more money. But here's the secret most people never learn. Confidence doesn't come after success. Success comes after confidence. What if you could stop waiting for permission to believe in yourself? What if confidence wasn't something you're born with, but something you build, daily, intentionally, and psychologically? In this post, we'll break down the psychology of confidence and reveal 5 simple but powerful actions that can instantly strengthen your self-belief. These aren't quick-fix affirmations or toxic positivity. They're grounded in behavioral psychology and neuroscience, the kind of shifts that rewire how you see yourself. Let's dive in. Change your inner voice. The script that shapes your identity, whether you think you can or you think you can't. You're right. Henry Ford. We all have an inner narrator, that constant stream of thoughts shaping how we interpret every moment. And here's the truth. Your confidence isn't destroyed by failure. It's destroyed by the way you talk to yourself after failure. Psychologists call this self-schema, the internal story you repeat so often that it becomes your identity. If you often say things like, I'm just not good at this, or I always mess things up, your brain takes it as truth and wires itself accordingly. But you can rewrite the script. Here's how. Catch your language. Start noticing phrases like, I can't, I never, I'm bad at. Replace them with questions that open possibilities. Instead of, I'm terrible at public speaking, say, how can I get a little more comfortable each time? Name your inner critic. Give it a funny name, like Debbie Downer or Mr. Doom. This creates psychological distance between you and your negative thoughts. Reinforce with small wins. Each time you follow through on something, no matter how tiny, say out loud, I did that. You're training your brain to associate action with competence. Why it works. The brain's reticular activating system filters information that aligns with what you believe about yourself. When you tell yourself you're capable, your brain starts noticing proof that supports that belief, building a self-reinforcing loop of confidence. Act first, feel later. The behavioral confidence loop. Here's a hard truth. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after it. Think about it. You don't feel confident before your first speech, your first date, or your first business pitch. You feel confident after you survive them. This is called the behavioral confidence loop. The loop works like this. You take action, even when you feel uncertain. You get feedback that maybe it wasn't perfect, but you did it. Your brain releases dopamine, a reward chemical tied to courage and progress. You start believing, maybe I can do this. Confidence grows. The mistake most people make, they wait for confidence before they act. But action is what creates confidence. Here's a mini challenge. Think of one thing you've been avoiding because you don't feel ready. Now do the smallest version of it today. If you've been avoiding networking, send one message. If you've been avoiding the gym, just put on your shoes and go for 5 minutes. If you've been avoiding creating content, record one 15-second video and don't post it yet. Every small act of courage compounds. Psychology insight. The brain can't distinguish between real danger and discomfort. But once you expose yourself repeatedly to mild discomfort, your amygdala, fear center, stops overreacting, and confidence becomes your new baseline. Build identity-based habits. Confidence through consistency. You don't become confident by saying, I'm confident. You become confident by proving it to yourself over time. Confidence isn't a feeling. It's a byproduct of consistency. Let's break this down through the lens of identity-based habits, a concept from behavioral scientist James Clear. Here's the psychology. Every time you act, you cast a small vote for the kind of person you believe you are. When you follow through on your word, you cast a vote for, I'm reliable. When you practice even when you don't feel like it, you cast a vote for I'm disciplined. When you show up authentically, you cast a vote for I'm confident in who I am. Over time, these votes compound into identity. So if you want to feel confident, stop chasing the feeling. Start becoming the kind of person who does confident things. Practical ways to do this: set micro-promises. Commit to one small habit each morning, like journaling for 2 minutes or saying one truth out loud. Confidence grows when you see yourself doing what you said you'd do. Track your wins. Create a confidence journal. Each night, write down 3 moments where you acted courageously, spoke up, or stayed true to yourself. Review it weekly. You'll see proof of your growth. Detach from outcomes. Focus on effort, not perfection. Confidence grows from process, not applause. Bonus insight: when your habits align with your values, you stop seeking validation externally, and your self-belief becomes unshakable. Shift your body language, the mind-body confidence connection ever. Notice how posture changes how you feel, not just how you look. That's not placebo. That's embodied cognition and the science of how the body influences the mind. Psychologist Amy Cuddy's research on power poses showed that even holding a confident stance for 2 minutes can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and increase testosterone, the dominance confidence hormone. Translation: when you move like a confident person, your brain believes you are one. Try this experiment. Next time you feel nervous, before a presentation, date, or big decision, do this. Stand tall, shoulders back, feet grounded. Breathe deeply into your diaphragm, slow, full breaths. Smile slightly, not fake, just enough to relax your facial muscles. Hold that for 2 minutes. You'll feel the shift. Why it works. Confidence is a bidirectional system. Your body sends constant feedback to your brain about your emotional state. Changing your physical cues rewires emotional patterns faster than logic can. Other small adjustments that reprogram confidence physically. Make consistent eye contact during conversations. Not staring, just presence. Slow your speech slightly. Fast talkers often signal nervousness. Use open gestures, hands visible unclenched. When walking, imagine there's a string gently pulling your head upward. Remember, your body can lead your mind. You don't have to feel confident to act confident. Act confident, and your brain will catch up. Surround yourself with psychological mirrors, the confidence ecosystem. Here's something few people realize. Confidence isn't built in isolation. It's built through reflection, the way people around you mirror back your worth. Psychologist Albert Bandura called this social modeling. We learn what's possible by watching others do it, especially those who share our struggles or background. But there's a flip side. If you're surrounded by people who constantly doubt, criticize, or belittle, their beliefs will subconsciously become yours. So, curate your environment like your life depends on it, because it does. How to do that? Audit your circle. Ask, who makes me feel capable after I talk to them? And who drains me? Spend more time with the first group. Limit time with the second. Consume consciously. Follow creators, podcasts, and voices that expand your self-concept, not those that make you feel behind. Your brain doesn't know the difference between real people and digital influences. Create a confidence squad. Even one friend who believes in you when you doubt yourself can change everything. Sometimes you need to borrow someone else's belief until you can generate your own. And if you don't have that person yet, be that person for yourself and for others. The act of encouraging someone else is one of the fastest ways to internalize confidence. When you speak strength into others, you hear it too. Bonus, the confidence formula, psychology simplified. Let's wrap it all up into a simple mental model you can carry with you. Confidence, self-awareness, plus repetition, plus environment. Self-awareness. Know your triggers, your self-talk, and your strengths. Repetition. Prove to your brain, through small, consistent actions, that you can rely on yourself. Environment. Surround yourself with people, habits, and inputs that reinforce your growth. Confidence isn't something you achieve once and keep forever. It's something you practice like a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows when you challenge it. So next time you catch yourself thinking, "I wish I were more confident," remember, you already have everything you need to start building it right now. Conclusion. Plus, let's be honest, we all have moments when self-doubt whispers louder than self-belief. But the difference between people who grow and those who stay stuck isn't talent or luck. It's the decision to take action before you feel ready. You don't need to fake confidence. You just need to act like someone who deserves it, because you do. Here's your challenge for this week. Pick one of the 5 actions above and practice it every day for 7 days. Notice how your energy, posture, and inner voice begin to shift. Tiny changes, massive returns. If this message resonated with you, hit subscribe for more deep dives on self-growth and mindset. Share this with someone who's been doubting themselves lately. And then remember, confidence isn't a gift, it's a skill. One you can master, one step at a time. You are already becoming that version of yourself. Keep going.